Hello, I'm Ranger Jack, the Lone Road Ranger, and I welcome you to our channel today. We're talking about Hermann, Missouri. Hermann was named 1837 by German Settlement Society of Philadelphia, the group that founded the community. They chose the name Hermann to honor a legendary Germanic hero. And the name of that hero was Hermann der Cherusker, known to the Romans as Arminius. Hermann developed quickly. The Germans were hard workers. They were masons, carpenters, stonecutters, wine makers, teachers and musicians, and the children were all taught everything in German only. Stone Hill Winery was founded in 1847 and established by German immigrant Michael Poschel. By the turn of the century, it had grown to the second largest winery in the United States and the third largest in the world. Here's kind of a riverfront monument with three flags. American flag, the state of Missouri flag, and I don't know what the other one is. It's pretty nice. I'd like for you to notice, if you would, the architecture here. These buildings all have about the same architecture as what the old towns from around, what were founded around 1840 to 1850. They all have about the same, I don't know what it's called exactly, but that early architecture where they have tall buildings and tall windows. It's just pretty neat. Notice these snowball bushes here. Man, they got a bunch of them. It's really something. This town is really something. I've always liked it. The trains come through here, and the freight trains come through here barreling pretty darn fast. They rarely ever stop. Now the Amtrak, I think it stops and picks up passengers every so often, but. I was telling you about. It's really loud. Here's something else I want to show you. That's dedicated to the memory of Harvey and Melba Kyle. And they put this little free pantry in here. I've seen it before, and they let people come in and just get something for free, but with a donation preferably. And you can see they've got a nice little variety of canned goods and water and everything you would need at a moment's notice. Anyway, I thought that's pretty neat. It's in a waterproof little container here, a cabinet. I think it's pretty darn nice of them to do that. Don't forget to donate. I'm just going to film as I drive along here in Hermann, and you can see all this architecture I've been talking about. It's just really something. You look at these buildings, they look like they were built around 1850. All of them, even the downtown. There's an old concert hall there. And you can see these are just pretty darn neat. Get them finished the right way here. There's this one place down here I love to go in, and right there at that deli, they've got fantastic custard. More like, you know, it's ice cream really, but it's made out of custard. Really good stuff. And then I'm gonna pull in here right now just to let the traffic go by. There's a winery, and I'm not gonna stop and go in that winery. I've been to it before, and it's really pretty darn neat. They've got a wine cellar in that thing. It looks like a bomb shelter, and it was also made back in the mid 1800s, I believe. Hermann. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hermann Farm Wagon Works. Hermann Farm Stable. I've been here lots of times, and some of that stuff I haven't ever seen before. I guess I just never took time to go down the back streets and the side streets. There's a museum. I should go in that. Might do that here in a minute. I used to sell cabinets, and there used to be a dealer right here in this one store that says Serta on it. He's no longer in business, but sold a couple of really nice jobs here in Hermann, and people who live here are not afraid to spend money. Both of those kitchens that they sold were very nice kitchens, high dollar. All kinds of places to eat here. German food mainly. I'm gonna go straight, and this goes way up on the hill, top of the hill, and we'll get up there and you'll see forever from up here. I think this is the Catholic Church on the left up here. I'm sure it is. Catholic school across the street, I believe. Rectory. St. George's School. Look at this, how steep this is. I don't know if you can see it or not through my camera, but it's way down there. Like I say, this is like driving into a German village. I've never been to Germany, but I've been to France and Italy, and very much like those, but from the pictures I've seen of Germany, this looks just almost exactly like what I think it looks like. Here's a view of this museum, I guess you say tours and gift shop. It's a historic site. Dutchheim. I don't know what that means, but the Germans sure do. Here's the City Hall and Fire Department, right in the middle of the street. It's really kind of busy today. We're going to go left and go up the hill, and I think there's a Lutheran church up here if I remember right, and then there's several bed and breakfasts up here too. I'll show you, but the view of the river is excellent from up here. There's the church right there, and I'm pretty sure that's a Lutheran church. We'll check here as we get up to the top. Oh no, it's a St. Paul United Church of Christ. Okay, my mistake. My mistake. But up here, you can see forever from up here. It's kind of grown over, but you can see out that way. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. Now we're on our way up to Hermann Hill, which is the highest hill supposedly in all of Hermann, Missouri. And at the top of that, there's a bed and breakfast called Hermann Hill Bed and Breakfast. So we're gonna go up, up, up. Almost missed the turn. This is an old school here, elementary school, I believe. Might still be operating. I'm not really sure about that. Anyway, we're going up. It's gonna take us a while to get there, but we'll get there.
Hey, I just wanted to say we sure do appreciate you guys listening to us and watching the videos. We really enjoy making them. I particularly like old pictures and history of just about all kinds. So, as we continue to grow, please stay with us and tell your friends that the Lone Road Ranger channel is definitely worth watching.
Eighth Street. Okay, now we're on our way.
Does anybody know when the big train wreck happened in the 1800s, when the steam train was on the bridge that collapsed into the Missouri River? I've looked everywhere to try to find what year and any pictures, but I can't find it. Just leave me something in the comments. I sure would appreciate it if anybody knows. Thank you.
Up, up we go. Kind of look off to the side here and see how high we're getting. We're getting way up there already. And here's the sign for Hermann Hill Boutique Hotel and Spa. We're not far now. It's way up here. This is the vineyard they've got here, and look at all these vines, all with grapes. So they have a huge harvest, I bet. Here we're at 764 feet above sea level, which is way up here. And then look at this solid rock face here. Sure hope it doesn't fall while I'm in there. This is the Hermann Hill Bed and Breakfast, and this is when you walk in. This is what you see. Look at this view you've got.
I actually filmed this part of the video about a month and a half before I brought my wife up here, and after she saw the video, she couldn't wait to get here, just like me.
And this is the kitchen. It's a huge kitchen, bigger than ours even. I like the way they got this island configured. You can see for a long, long ways. Look at this stove, my goodness gracious. That is one huge, huge stove. They've got industrial appliances in here, or commercial, I should say. Very nice. The cabinets are made very nicely. And this is the big dining table, I would assume, for breakfast and dinner. This is nice. Now we're just gonna walk upstairs here to our room. It's a Cynthiana suite. We've got an elevator. I think this is the Cynthiana. Yeah, Cynthiana suite right here. I asked him if we would come up, and he said, I'll go up and unlock it and leave it unlocked for you. And then you can just close it when you leave. So that's what we're gonna do. Here's where we're gonna be staying. It's not big, but it's nice. It's even got a fireplace and a big screen TV. Yeah, it's got a tiny balcony, but look at the, man, look how far you can see here. We'll get some wine and some hot chocolate maybe, and you can see forever. Look at that. Just goes on and on. This is just awesome. I can't wait to stay here. Here's the bathroom. Got a big old tub. It looks like a whirlpool tub. And a nice shower. Steam shower, I think. I think it is. Well appointed.
They have a very nice spa here too. My wife and I both had massages, and I was so relaxed I almost couldn't walk.
This is really cool. Can't wait. Extra blankets, robes. We're not allowed to take them though. Got a coffee pot, stand-up fan, a safe, even some dumbbells to add to us as dumbbells. It's pretty neat. I'm excited. Very excited.
Well, a big thank you to all you new watchers and listeners. Please subscribe so you can help our small channel to grow and become bigger. And once again, thank you for all our current subscribers and followers. We thank you so much. Until next time then, this is Jack, the Lone Road Ranger, saying adios.